We've been reading about all these deals, and earlier this week you sent out this teaser of a note saying that there's a whole spreadsheet you guys have of takeout targets. So what is top on your list?
Well, I think there's so many companies that can be acquired, both in the public and private arena. And, China's been a big source of deals this year. But for me, I go back to Insmed. I mean, this is one of the three we highlighted at the beginning of the year, along with Blueprint, which was acquired this week, and ITCI, which happened the second week of January. So this Insmed is a rare lung disease company. They deal with a bunch of pulmonary indications, and I think they have another card to flip in terms of data. But once we see what that looks like, I think this is the next one of size to go. This could be a 20 billion or above transaction at some point.
You mentioned the private companies. You mentioned the molecules that are being bought or partnered with in China. To what degree is all of that competition to these smaller publicly traded companies, biotech companies being acquired?
Well, it's really significant. We really have not been in an environment like this really ever, in which the denominator of companies from privates to other regions such as China has been so abundant. I mean, typically we're looking at just the public domain of takeout names from a denominator standpoint. But now with China and now with so many privates, I mean, we really haven't seen a material slowdown in private equity and venture getting into the space. So it presents a lot of problems, not necessarily for pharma because they have so many choices, but I think in terms of what we do, trying to navigate the sector.
Jared, yesterday I think the FT reported that Merck potentially in talks with Moonlake Therapeutics, a name on your list. I don't know if that moves the needle for them because, they're sort of in the stock market penalty box, but they have to do something. Thoughts on that?
Totally. They have to do something. This is a company that has been speculated in the past as a takeover target. We're all waiting for phase 3 data. They have a drug that competes with UCB and Novartis to some degree. I would be shocked if the company were to be acquired before that data, unless Merck had a very, very strong view and was willing to do it prior to. But this is probably a $2 billion, $3 billion asset at some point in terms of revenue. Is that big enough for Merck? Obviously not. They have to do a lot more, but it could be one in a string of deals that they do.